Howdy clearance, Southwest 3339 going to Nashville Alpha.
Southwest 3339, ground clear to Nashville Airport as filed, maintain 3000, expect flight level 34010 minutes after. Departure frequency 127.4, squawk 2665.
19 of everything is going around 5.
Kilo Foxtrot, November Lima traffic tower, November 202 Tree Hotel, taking off runway Tree departure to the east. Centennial traffic tower, November 5287 Charlie, taking off runway Tree 5 right west departure.
Archer 3 Foxtrot, Lima straight left crosswind and downwind, runway 5. Archer 3 Foxtrot, Lima turn left base, runway 5. Three Foxtrot, Lima turn left, final runway 5. Traffic 19 November Tango is on the go, runway 5. Traffic support 19 November Tango, turning left crosswind for runway 5. Foxtrot Lima, departing runway 5. Traffic 19 November Tango is turning left downwind for runway 5. Traffic 3 Foxtrot Lima, we got you in sight and we're going to turn behind you and leave the pattern to the north. Traffic helicopter 862 November Charlie is about 2 miles to the north. We're transitioning
62
on
Charlie
the
Oscar, traffic
west
Cessna November
side.
09er 53 Zulu, taking off runway 17 north departure.
Traffic 19 November Tango is taxiing to Hangar Yeah.
Centennial traffic tower November 5 4737 taking off runway 35 right departure to the west.
Traffic, helicopter 862 November Charlie, approximately 3 miles to the south of the airport. We'll head to our base there, about 5 miles south. We should be out of your head.
Traffic Vulcan Air 775 Sierra Foxtrot is 10 miles to the southwest, bound on the ILS runway 05 for
Denver traffic Cessna November 9er 5259er taking off runway 25 departure to the east.
Traffic helicopter 58 Delta 5 miles to the west-southwest at 900 feet. Planning a left midfield downwind entry for runway 05. Traffic 5 Sierra Foxtrot is 2.5 mile final for 05, will be full stop.
Colorado Springs traffic tower November 4488 kilo taking off runway 17 right departure to the west.
Traffic Skymaster 9 Golf Charlie, departing runway 08. Traffic Skymaster 9
Denver
Golf
traffic
Charlie.
tower November 43848 taking off runway 25 west departure.
Traffic Skyhawk 97055, departing 18, out to the northeast. Traffic Skyhawk 97055, 3 miles from the airport. We're going to cross midfield at 2,500 feet, enter, do a teardrop, and enter the downwind.
Centennial traffic tower November 21257 taking off runway 35 right departure to the south.
Traffic Skyhawk 97055. Going the downwind for 8 at 45. Traffic Skyhawk 97055.
Jeffco traffic tower November 9er 7210 taking off runway 30 right east departure. Denver traffic Lufthansa 7515 heavy taking off runway 26 east departure.
Traffic Skyhawk 97055, turning final for runway 8. Traffic, it's Jet Coast 910 Fox 50 departing runway 8. Any traffic in the area, please advise. Traffic Skyhawk 97055.
Centennial traffic tower November 409er tree November 11 miles south inbound visual runway 35 left. Centennial traffic tower November 409er tree November is on final runway 35 left to land.
traffic, red and white seaplane just over the lake to the north, 1,700 feet, headed southeast.
Centennial traffic Dodger, November 8, 342,
Traffic,
Papa 11 miles south
after 3
inbound, visual runway
inbound
35
traffic
left.
site, we're working water off 1,500 feet below, just to the east.
Kilo Charlie Foxtrot Oscar traffic Cessna, November 2724, Quebec 11 miles east inbound, visual runway 26. Centennial traffic Dodger, November 8, 342, Papa is on final runway 35 left to land.
Jared, can you hold short so I can pass by?
Denver traffic Lufthansa 619er 4 Heavy taking off runway 26 south departure. Kilo Charlie Foxtrot Oscar traffic Cessna, November 2724, Quebec is on final runway 26 to land. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Dodger, November 8, 353, Yankee 16 miles south inbound, visual runway 33.
Through 2000.
Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Dodger, November 8, 353, Yankee is on final runway 33 to land. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Dodger, November 6487 Foxtrot 11 miles southeast inbound, visual runway 33. Jeffco traffic Dodger, November 9er 217 Yankee taking off runway 30
Traffic
right departure to
RB14,
the
clear
east.
the active runway, taxiing back to overflow parking.
Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Dodger, November 6487 Foxtrot is on final runway 33 to land.
Traffic fuel truck crossing at the approach on the runway 8. Traffic fuel truck clear of all runways. Traffic, Gulfstream 711 Vic, Papa is taxiing out of the Standcraft ramp for runway 24.
3 Victor 5 traffic Dodger, November 27151 taking off runway 30 departure to the east.
Traffic, Hawk 5 uniform, turning left, crosswind runway 20, stop, go.
Denver traffic Cessna, November 4002 Tango 1 miles east 5,600 feet inbound to land runway 26.
Turning left base, runway 20, stop and go.
Jeffco traffic Dodger, November 0624 Juliet taking off runway 30 right south departure.
Traffic, Hawk 5 uniform, turning final runway 20, stop and go. Traffic, Gulfstream 711 Victor, Papa is departing to the south, see you. Traffic, Hawk 5 uniform, turning left, crosswind runway 20, touch and go.
Traffic, South 5 uniform, turning left base, runway 20, touching.
Denver traffic Beechcraft, November 3385 Sierra taking off runway 25 departure to the east.
Traffic, Skyhawk 891 turning west downwind, runway 20 downwind departure to the north. Traffic, Skyhawk 891 departing the left downwind for runway 20 northbound. Traffic, Skyhawk 891, 7 miles to the north at 5,500 northbound.
Traffic, Skyhawk uniform, turning final runway 20, full stop.
Traffic, Cherokee 7485 Romeo departing to the west.
Monthly traffic tower, November 7858 Zulu 11 miles southeast inbound visual runway 32.
On the departure leg, runway 20.
Monthly traffic tower, November 7858 Zulu is on final runway 32 to land. Traffic Cessna November 1512 Lima 1 miles east 5,100 feet inbound to land runway 35.
Traffic ZJ 417 approximately just shy of 7 miles in the field, descending through 4,600. We're setting up for left downward for runway 24 full stop. We are at we're setting up for runway 24. We should be off your nose, just a little bit low over the river right now. Point it right at us, we're below you, over the river. Alright, 905 Victor, be a left downwind turn departing to the north.
Centennial traffic tower, November 7915 Tango 11 miles south inbound, visual runway 35 left. Centennial traffic tower, November 7915 Tango is on final runway 35 left to land. Kilo Foxtrot, November Lima traffic tower, November 167.
Runway 24 climbing out of 6,000, heading southeastbound, final call.
Traffic might got blocked. That's at 417, left base for runway 24 full stop. Traffic, that's jet 417 rolling final, full stop runway 24.
Traffic, Learjet 31, Lima Juliet turning a 4.5 mile left base, 20.
Skyhawk 52 uniform going around on runway 20.
Traffic, Global Express, November 2280 Sierra on a 30 mile straight in.
Denver traffic, Lufthansa 3576 Heavy is on
Traffic,
final
Global
runway
Express,
25 to
November
land.
2280 Sierra 20 miles straight in, runway 6.
Centennial traffic tower, November 409er Tree November is on base runway 35 left. Centennial traffic tower, November 409er Tree November is on base runway 35 left. Denver traffic, Lufthansa 539er 4 Heavy 10 miles east inbound, visual runway 25. Jeffco traffic tower, November 8515 Sierra 11 miles southeast inbound, visual runway 30 left. Denver traffic, Lufthansa 539er 4 Heavy is on final runway 25 to land. Centennial traffic tower, November 834
Traffic global, that's November 228 Sierra Sierra, currently on a 7 mile
Jeffco traffic tower, November 8515 Sierra is on final runway 30 left to land. Denver traffic tower, November 8210 12 miles east inbound visual runway 26. Jeffco traffic tower, November 4851 Yankee 10 miles southeast inbound visual runway 30 left.
Traffic Skyhawk,
Denver traffic tower, November 82108 is on final runway 26 to land.
Runway 20.
Jeffco traffic tower, November 4851 Yankee is on final runway 30 left to land. Denver traffic Lufthansa 4672 Heavy 9 miles east inbound visual runway 25. Denver traffic Lufthansa 4672 Heavy is on final runway 25 to land.
Left downwind runway 20.
Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic tower, November 6487 Foxtrot is on base runway tree. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic tower, November 6487 Foxtrot is on base runway tree.
Learjet 551
Centennial traffic tower, November 409 tree November is on final runway 35
about
left
5
to
miles
land.
to the east field. We're going to set up for a left downwind runway 6.
Centennial traffic tower, November 409 tree November 3 miles south inbound visual runway 35 left. Centennial traffic tower, November 686611 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right. Denver traffic Lufthansa 539er 4 heavy 4 miles east inbound visual runway 25. Kilo Charlie Foxtrot Oscar traffic Cessna November 2724 Quebec is on base runway 26. Centennial traffic tower, November 8342 Papa is on final runway 35 left to land. Centennial traffic tower, November 8342 Papa 3 miles south inbound visual runway 35 left.
Traffic Pawnee 909 Yankee, entering left downwind.
Centennial traffic tower, November 68666 is on final runway 35 right to land. Jeffco traffic tower, November 4851 Yankee 6 miles southeast inbound visual runway 30 left. 62 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 59er 510 11 miles north inbound visual runway 17. 62 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 59er 51 Sierra is on final runway 17 to land.
Lakeland area traffic.
Kilo Charlie Foxtrot Oscar traffic tower, November 6271 Kilo taking off runway 26 west departure.
Bound at 2500.
Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic tower, November 8821 taking off runway 33 departure to the east.
Lopez, coming up the beam, the airport.
67 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 39er 6121 miles northwest 4,900 feet inbound to land runway 17. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic tower, November 8353 Yankee is on base runway 33. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic tower, November 6487 Foxtrot 3 miles south inbound visual runway 33.
Right downwind for 24, departing the pattern to the south.
Kilo Charlie Foxtrot Oscar traffic Cessna November 2724 Quebec is on final runway 26 to land. Centennial traffic tower, November 686667 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right. Kilo Charlie Foxtrot Oscar traffic Cessna November 2724 Quebec 2 miles east inbound visual runway 26. Denver traffic Cessna November 4002 Tango is clear of the runway. Centennial traffic tower, November 4093 November is clear of the runway. 67 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 1322 Alpha 11 miles north inbound visual runway 17. Denver traffic Cessna November 4002 Tango is clear of the runway. Centennial traffic tower, November 4093 November is clear of the runway. 67 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 1322 Alpha is on final runway 17 to land. Jeffco traffic tower, November 4851 Yankee 3 miles southeast inbound visual visual runway 30 left. Charlie Oscar 48 traffic Cessna November 1512 Lima is clear of the runway. Charlie Oscar 48 traffic Cessna November 1512 Lima is clear of the runway.
Orchid, Newtown traffic, Husky 1 Delta Golf, standard a left downwind lane.
Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Tower November 8353 Yankee is on final runway 33 to land. Denver traffic Lufthansa 3576 Heavy is on base runway 25. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Tower November 8353 Yankee 3 miles south inbound visual runway 33. Denver traffic Lufthansa 5394 Heavy is clear of the runway. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Tower November 6487 Foxtrot is clear of the runway. Denver traffic Lufthansa 5394 Heavy is clear of the runway. Centennial traffic Tower November 590 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Tower November 6487 Foxtrot is clear of the runway. Centennial traffic Tower November 59022 is on final runway 35 right to land. Denver traffic Lufthansa 6637 Heavy taking off runway 26 departure to the south. Centennial traffic Tower November 686664 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right. Monthly traffic Tower November 7858 Zulu is on base runway 32. Denver traffic Cessna November 1235610 miles east inbound visual runway 25. Kilo Charlie Foxtrot Oscar traffic Cessna November 2724 Quebec is clear of the runway. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Tower November Niner 383 Sierra 11 miles southeast inbound visual runway 33. Denver traffic Cessna November 12356 is on final runway 25 to land.
area traffic, Otter 708.
Kilo Charlie Foxtrot Oscar traffic Cessna November 2724 Quebec is clear of the runway. 11 Victor traffic Cessna November 7952 Juliet 1 miles northwest 4,900 feet inbound to land runway 27. Centennial traffic Tower November 7915 Tango is on base runway 35 left. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Tower November Niner 383 Sierra is on final runway 33 to land. Denver traffic Lufthansa 3576 Heavy is on final runway 25 to land.
Left turn out. Friday Harbor.
Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Tower November 8353 Yankee is clear of the runway. Denver traffic Lufthansa 3576 Heavy 3 miles southeast inbound visual runway 25.
Quebec is over American Camp on the 45, kind of the right downwind runway.
Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Tower November 8353 Yankee is clear of the runway. Denver traffic Lufthansa 2212 Heavy 21 miles east inbound visual runway 26.
Darnell coming up on Capt 2.5 and overfly.
Centennial traffic Tower November 29er 78413 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right. Centennial traffic Tower November 29er 784 is on final runway 35 right to land.
The golf course making our left turn out for
Monthly traffic Tower November 7858 Zulu is on final runway 32 to land. Centennial traffic Tower November 2467 Mike 11 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right. Buckley traffic Tower November 7858 Zulu 3 miles southeast inbound visual runway 32.
Skyhawk 69 there, Papa 5 miles southeast inbound.
Denver traffic Lufthansa 4672 Heavy is on final runway 25 to land. Centennial traffic Tower November 2467 Mike is on final runway 35 right to land.
Lopez Island traffic, 6
Denver traffic Lufthansa 4672 Heavy 4 miles southeast inbound visual runway 25. Jeffco traffic Tower November 8515 Sierra is on base runway 30 left. Centennial traffic Tower November 0453 Zulu 10 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right. Centennial traffic Tower November 0453 Zulu is on final runway 35 right to land.
The traffic, traveler biplane, certainly was area 1,500
Centennial traffic Tower November 79er 15 Tango 2 miles south inbound visual runway 35 left.
Fez Island traffic, 6 Quebec is turning right base for runway 16, Lopez.
Denver traffic Daher November 82108 is on base runway 26.
Friday Harbor traffic, Skyhawk
Denver traffic Daher November 82108 is on base runway 26.
600 to left descending.
Denver traffic
turn
Daher
to
November
right.
82108 is on base runway 26. Centennial traffic Daher November 68666 is clear of the runway. Denver traffic Daher November 7229er 12 miles east inbound visual runway 26.
Bay on the 45 right now on 16 right here.
Centennial traffic Daher November 68666 is clear of the runway. Denver traffic Daher November 7229er is on final runway 26 to land. Denver traffic Lufthansa 2212 heavy 13 miles east inbound visual runway 26.
This is going to be a full stop, Lopez.
Denver traffic Lufthansa 4672 heavy flying the missed approach.
Friday Harbor traffic, Skyhawk
Jetco traffic Daher November 8515 Sierra is on final runway 30 left to land. Denver traffic Daher November 429er Charlie taking off runway 25 departure to the west. Jetco traffic Daher November 8515 Sierra 3 miles southeast inbound visual runway 30 left. Centennial traffic Daher November 0453 Zulu 6 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right. Denver traffic Lufthansa 3576 heavy is clear of the runway. Denver traffic Lufthansa 3576 heavy is clear of the runway.
Cessna 26 Quebec, Cessna 150, 2,500 inbound.
Denver traffic Lufthansa 9er 368 heavy 12 miles east inbound visual runway 26. Colorado Springs traffic Daher November 3149er Tango is clear
I
of the
got your
runway.
28 in answering left downwind and 45 for 2.
Colorado Springs traffic Daher November 3149er Tango is clear of the runway. Denver traffic Daher November 82108 is on final runway 26 to land. Denver traffic Daher November 82108 5 miles east inbound visual runway 26. 67 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 39er 612 is clear of the runway.
Downwind, runway 32.
67 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 39er 612 is clear of the runway.
Traffic. This is Sting 808 Tango Lima. We'll be entering a left base for 25 now at altitude 2500. 808 Tango Lima.
Denver traffic Lufthansa 2212 heavy 7 miles east inbound visual runway 26.
Traffic. Cessna
Denver traffic Daher November 19er 27 Victor is on final runway
descending
26 to
from
land.
2,500. Entering a
Jetco traffic Daher November 8515 Sierra is clear of the runway. Jetco traffic Daher November 8515 Sierra is clear of the runway.
Start Mike.
Centennial traffic Daher November 0453 Zulu 3 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right. Colorado Springs traffic Daher November 1582 Romeo 11 miles north inbound visual runway 17 right. Colorado Springs traffic Daher November 1582 Romeo is on final runway 17 right to land.
Runway 33.
Denver traffic Lufthansa 9er 368 heavy 6 miles east inbound visual runway 26.
Traffic, Cessna 704 Alpha Charlie, 8 miles to the west, inbound, set to go. So it's approximately 7 miles to the southeast at 1,700.
Denver traffic, Lufthansa 7863 Heavy, 13 miles east inbound, visual runway 26. Denver traffic, Lufthansa 1447 Heavy, 13 miles east inbound, visual runway 26. Jeffco traffic, Denver, November 79er 20 11 miles southeast inbound, visual runway 30 right.
Yeah, I'll land at your ramp.
Denver traffic, Lufthansa 9er
I'll land on the south meadow there, just over the tree line.
Jeffco traffic, Denver, November 79er 20 Sierra is on final runway 30 right to land.
Traffic pipeline 45 Juliet passing east of the field northbound.
Traffic, Capt 41 standing crosswind runway 19er traffic.
Centennial traffic, Denver, November 5 90022 is on base runway 35 right. Centennial traffic, Denver, November 5 90022 is on base runway 35 right. Charlie Oscar traffic, Cessna November 5 9er 51 Sierra is on base runway 17. 62 Charlie Oscar traffic, Cessna November 5 9er 51 Sierra is on base runway 17.
Will be a touch and go staying in the pattern left turns. Traffic Cessna 760 Papa Upper Runway will be making a right turn to the northwest.
Sierra is on base runway 33. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic, Denver, November 9er 383 Sierra is on base runway 33. Traffic, Lufthansa 7863 Heavy, 7 miles east inbound, visual runway 26.
Helicopter 75 Whiskey Delta is 3 miles to the west.
Victor 5 traffic, November 4 9er 139er 12 miles southeast inbound, visual runway 30.
We'll go behind you.
Denver traffic, Lufthansa 1447 Heavy, 7 miles east inbound, visual runway 26. Victor 5 traffic, Denver, November 4 9er 139er is on final runway 30 to land.
75 Whiskey Delta, we're about 2 miles to the west, 1,000.
Denver traffic, Lufthansa 2212
Roger that, we're about 1
runway.
mile to the west, 2,000.
Jeffco traffic, Denver, November 3281811 miles southeast inbound, visual runway 30 left. 67 Charlie Oscar traffic, Cessna November 1322 Alpha is on base runway 17. Victor 5 traffic, Denver, November 6470 Sierra 10 miles southeast inbound, visual runway 30. Denver traffic, Lufthansa 2212 Heavy is clear of the runway. Jeffco traffic, Denver, November 32818 is on final runway 30 left to land.
We have the landing traffic inside. Again, we'll pass behind you.
Centennial traffic, Denver, November 5 90022 is on final runway 35 right to land. Victor 5 traffic, Denver, November 6470 Sierra is on final runway 30 to land. 62 Charlie Oscar traffic, Cessna November 5 9er 51 Sierra is on final runway 17 to land.
Traffic,
Cessna
Colonel
November
44 Juliet is 2 miles to the west, cross over the
25.
field for a left downwind 17.
Centennial traffic, Denver, November 5 9er 0222 miles south inbound, visual runway 35 right. Jeffco traffic, Denver, November 65079er, taking off runway 30 right east departure.
And traffic, Terminal 44 Juliet,
traffic,
short
Denver,
mile
November
17, full
7810,
stop.
Golf 8 miles southeast inbound, visual runway 30. 62 Charlie Oscar traffic, Cessna November 5 9er 51 Sierra 1 miles north inbound, visual runway 17.
Traffic Cessna 760 Sierra Papa
Kilo
left base
Foxtrot November
186.
Lima traffic, Denver, November 9er 383 Sierra is on final runway 33 to land. Denver traffic, Lufthansa 643 Heavy taking off runway 25 east departure. Centennial traffic, Denver, November 27353 9er miles south inbound, visual runway 35 left. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic, Denver, November 9er 383 Sierra 2 miles south inbound, visual runway 33. 67 Charlie Oscar traffic says that November 1322 Alpha is on final runway 17 to land.
2500. We're going to enter the 45-degree left
point.
point.
Heavy flying the missed approach. 67 Charlie Oscar traffic says that November 1322 Alpha 1 miles north inbound visual runway 17. Victor 5 traffic tower, November 6470 Sierra 7 miles southeast inbound visual runway 30. Denver traffic Lufthansa 1447 heavy flying the missed approach. 62 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 5 Niner 51 Sierra is clear of the runway. Denver traffic Cessna November 12356 2 miles southeast inbound visual runway 25.
We got traffic in sight, we'll follow you.
62 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 5 Niner 51 Sierra is clear of the runway. Denver traffic Dahmer November 722 Niner is on base runway 26. Colorado Springs traffic Dahmer November 4405 Bravo 11 miles north inbound visual runway 17 right. Centennial traffic Dahmer November 2467 Mike is on final runway 35 right to land.
Traffic for support
Denver
report
traffic
here. Papa,
Lufthansa
left base runway
1676
18.
heavy 8 miles east inbound visual runway 25. Colorado Springs traffic Dahmer November 4405 Bravo is on final runway 17 right to land. Kilo Foxtrot November Lima traffic Dahmer November Niner 383 Sierra flying the missed approach. Centennial traffic Dahmer November 2467 Mike 2 miles south inbound visual runway 35
Charlie
right.
Fox, 5 miles north-northeast.
Tree Victor 5
Entering
traffic
a
Dahmer
right
November
base
7810
lane runway
5 miles southeast
18.
inbound visual runway 30. 67 Charlie Oscar traffic Cessna November 1322 Alpha flying the missed approach. Centennial traffic Dahmer November 2 Niner 784 3 miles south inbound visual runway 35 right.
Traffic Cessna
Jeffco traffic Dahmer
7630
November
Papa, final
7708
1
Foxtrot taking
doesn't
off
go.
runway 30 right departure to the east. Centennial traffic Dahmer November 2735 miles south inbound visual runway 35 left. Tree Victor 5 traffic Dahmer November 6470 Sierra 3 miles southeast inbound visual runway 30.
Traffic Cessna 760 Papa
Cessna
turning
November
left base for 18 will be a touch and go, then a right turn out
inbound visual
northwest.
runway 31. Butts traffic Cessna November 2414 Bravo is on final runway 31 to land. Denver traffic Dahmer November 722 Niner is on final runway 26 to land. Denver traffic Dahmer November 722 Niner 5 miles east
Charlie
inbound
Cessna
visual runway
1235 Echo 8
26.
South 2300, setting up for defective CCS 36.
Denver traffic Dahmer November 1927 Victor is on base runway 26.
Did you say base from